Can I make my neglected Yanmar a reliable piece of engine again? Well, I've never done it before, so I guess the big, fat, conclusive answer to that is maybe?
Behind me is 130 kilos of 40-year-old steel, manufactured about the same time as I was, 13, 14 years old. I bought my first CD player and the Leonard Cohen CD. Took me another 6 months to be able to afford another CD. I thought Samantha Fox was hot. And yeah, it was a long time ago. And we have one thing in common, at least. We both don't fire at all cylinders at all time. So I have to look into that. I mean, the engine. There's not much I can do about myself, so I'm going to focus on the engine for now, at least. I'm going to take the top off and check the valves, maybe lap them, put it all back together with new gaskets and everything, adjust the valve clearances, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that will make it a little bit more reliable and easy to start, but I don't know yet. Yeah, I've never really done this before. Show me anything on the boat and I can pretty much explain and understand how things work, but engines, it kind of scares me a little bit. But how hard can it be? I mean, a few YouTube videos and a manual maybe, and yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll sort it out.
Alright, I'm going to start taking the alternator off, the C pump, the hoses, but since I am a scatterbrain from another dimension, I'm going to put a piece of tape on every fuel line and hose and everything and mark them and take pictures, and of course I'll have these videos, so I know how to put everything back together. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to mess it up anyway, but at least I'll give myself a fair chance of making it right when it's time to put it back. So yeah, let's start with that. Okay, so that's the water pump off. I bought a full rebuild kit for it actually, because it's probably due, and screws holding the plate where the impeller is all like corroded, so I need to replace those anyway, so I'm gonna rebuild that completely. I'm just gonna keep the hoses and everything on now because the seacock is actually open and I don't want to fiddle with it now when it's this cold, because I don't 100% trust it, so I'm just going to leave it like this, and then later I'll rebuild the pump. So yeah, first part done. I took a off the air filter. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a piece of foam in here, which is not. You can even see like the leftovers. So I hope that's not like all dissolved and like gone through the engine. It can't be good. To take off all the fuel lines to the injectors, the return line to the diesel tank, and of course my rebuild kit for the freshwater system is also directly connected to the top of the engine, so I need to remove that. And the manifold I need to take off. Yeah, and handler for the throttle I need to take off, so that comes loose. Yeah, so there's still a bit of work to do before I can take it off. Yeah. Mechanic. Now I think I'm ready to take the bolts out. I have disconnected the manifold, so that's loose. The return hose on the diesel, the thermostat housing, all the cables, the throttle cable. So I think if I just loosen up the bolts holding the head to the block, I think I should be able to like lift the whole thing out now and then bring it home and do the rest of the work there, I think. Looks like there might be some ice crystals or something. I wonder what that is. Okay. Let's see how that vents and everything look on the other side here. Okay, give me a second. Okay. That doesn't look too bad, does it? There's a little bit of surface rust, but it's been standing for a while. I think that looks pretty okay. I'm a little curious what that white stuff is. It's a lot of goo. It needs to be cleaned up. So that's me back home in the garage with the top. I'm out in the shed now in the garage where I have some heat on so I can work in here and finish the rest. All in all, I have to say that both the cylinders and the cylinder head, or the top itself, actually looks better than I feared it would be. Looks pretty okay. I'm gonna keep taking the valves out. I have to make a thing or buy one of those things to like push the springs on the valves together so I can get those out, or just make a doohickey kind of thing. I'm gonna lap the valves. I'm gonna try to get the injectors out. I might have been a little bit stupid not doing that while the top was still on the engine, because then I could have used decompression from the engine to push them out if they're stuck. But hopefully I'll be able to get them out anyway. Give it a good clean, scrub it down, sand it some places, get some Yanmar paint and brush it up and make it look all spiffy again. And yeah, I need to order some new gaskets, air filter. That's pretty much it, I think. So yeah, it should be alright. I hope so. I have no idea what I'm doing. Really, I have no idea, but I can't possibly make it worse. Famous last words again. Alright, that'll be this week's episode. It's really winter, it's really cold and everything here now, so a little bit slow progress, but hopefully I'll see you in about a week. Could be that I'll go over to like bi-weekly or schedule and post every 2 weeks, I guess. We'll see, but this one will be posted this weekend, and then we can continue the progress in the next one. So thank you again for watching, and hit that like and subscribe button. That means a lot. It's super motivating, so please do that. Thank you, and goodbye.